So, you guys, I know it's been long since I have put out a video on Instagram, like of me just sitting down and talking. Um, Majorly that's because like I haven't like had, let's say, I haven't had anything to say or like to record or like, yeah. I most of the times when I do those videos, it's cause like there was like an inspiration or something, and um sometimes like the inspiration is hard to get. Like if it's not there, it's not there. So like there's no need forcing it. But then right now, I don't want to say like I have like there's an inspiration, but like I think that's what I'm going to say. But like basically, what I just want to put out is it's just concerning something, right? So I was scrolling through Instagram like 2 days ago, and then I saw this video where Morgan Freeman was talking to, I think, a lady. I don't know if it was a movie or something, but like he was like, if God asks you, sorry, if you ask God to, he was like, if someone asks God to please make them more patient, like would God just like magically give them patience, or like he would give them situations in which they would need to be patient, like they would need to use the virtue of patience. And then after giving some examples, and then he was like, okay, if someone asks God, oh God, help me love my family more, like let there be love more in our family, or something like that, something along those lines, and them with like fuzzy feelings, like, or he would give them situations in which they would need to use the virtue of love, like in which they would need to express love. So, and this is something that has been on my, like, this is something I haven't gotten, like it has been a question on my mind since, like, not even particularly a question, but like a worry or a concern. I've always been like every time I pray, I'm always like, God, please, like I want to love you more, help me love you, help me love you. And when I'm done praying, right, most of the times I'm always like, anytime I'm praying the prayer, because I keep praying it, I'm always like, I don't feel like I love God. Like I don't feel like I love God. In as much as in as much as that sounds so um I don't know, probably incorrect. It's probably incorrect because I don't know. In as much as that sounds, I know that I don't know. I know that feelings are not supposed to, when it comes to, especially when it comes to like your Christian walk with God, most of the times you don't feel like, it's not feeling that takes you on your journey, right? It's faith. You just believe that it is there, even if you can't see it, even if you can't feel it. In as much as I knew that, I just kept saying, like, I just kept feeling like I did not love God, right? Like, I was waiting for that feeling. I was waiting for that feeling of like, God, I want to love you. Like, just like I was just waiting for that feeling. I don't know, that feeling that people have, like the fathers of the faith, and like, I don't know, the passion, everything. I was waiting for it. But then this morning, and will I say praying? Yeah, I was praying because I was not meditating, but as I was praying, so I was about to end my prayer. I don't know. I just stopped. And it's like my mind wandered for a little bit, but then it did not it didn't wander, but like at that point I just stopped praying. And then the Holy Spirit just said, talking to me, like he was just telling me, he was like, he just brought that video back, like, to my mind, the video I watched 2 days ago on IG, and the Morgan Freeman's video. And then he was like, um when I remember the video, right, like just applied to what I just said. I don't feel like I love God, but he was like, if you look at it, like, you, you don't have to feel like you love God. You don't have to. I'm saying this thing called feelings is very fickle, right? This thing called feeling. Like I don't feel like it's very fickle. But then he was like, look at the things instead of concentrating on you feeling like you love God, right? He now gave me an example. It's like um if you love somebody, you would not want to do things that will hurt them, right? There are some certain things you will not do just because you love this person. There are some certain things you want to stop doing because you know that what you're doing is hurting this person that you love, right? That is the love there. That is the love right there. That thing that makes you want to stop doing some certain things because you love this person, because you know that you love this person so much, you don't want to hurt the person. So you don't want to keep doing this thing that hurts this person, or you want to start doing this thing that this person loves because you love the person, right? So that is love right there. Even if you don't have the feeling that you love this person, but look at the actions. Like exactly, love is more of actions, right? Like the actions that you take. It's not just saying that you love this person, because there are a lot of people that say that they love certain people or like they love this person, but then your actions are now like different from what you're saying. So he was like, just look at it like when you do things that are wrong, like he was talking to me, like when I do things that are wrong, um, I know that I've done something that is wrong, and then I know that it has hurt this person that I love. Let me put in the context I'm talking about now. I know that it has hurt God, right? And it makes me feel very bad. It makes me feel very sad. That is love right there. Wanting to be better because I love this person, because I love God. That is the love right there. Even if I don't feel it, even if I don't have any emotions attached to it, even if I don't have any passion or any like um fuzzy feelings attached to it, because of my action, because of my decision to not to stop doing some certain things because I love this person, or to start doing some certain things because I love God. That is love right there. I don't have to wait for a feeling. I don't have to wait for a fuzzy feeling. Just like Morgan Freeman said, you don't have to wait for that. God's not going to just zap you with feelings. He's going to give you situations, right? Those situations where this is the time to show me that you love me. Don't do this because I don't like it. That's when you show that you love him. Do this because this is what I like. These are the things I like. Then you should start doing them. Then that is love right there. When you start doing them, even if you don't feel like doing it, and then like even if you want to go against it so bad, but then because you love this person, because you love God, and you don't want to hurt him, right? Because you don't hurt people that you love. That's another topic for another day. But yes, um, I don't know that. That's just exactly what I came out to see, because it just came to me this morning, right? Like I was saying something about inspiration. It just came, and I felt like sharing it because I feel like a lot of people too will be struggling with this type of thing, and I hope it helps. So if you're feeling like, if you feel like you don't have that passion, right? I don't know, because I was just looking at, a lot of people, right? Theophilus, Lawrence Sawyer, like the fathers of the faith. Um, so like I was just thinking about, I'm like, this passion that they have like this, why don't I have it? Like, why is it not there? Like, I want that feeling. I want that, like, but then if you look at it, it's the things that they do, like 12 hours. 12-hour prayer charge. That one is not feeling. That one is proof of love. That one is not feeling. So it's basically their actions. So yeah. So if you feel like you don't love God, I don't know, basically look at the things that you're doing. If you are doing the things that He loves, right? I don't know. I'm not saying that emotions don't matter. There's obviously emotions in love, right? But then I'm just saying you shouldn't don't just base your whole, like the entirety of your love walk, or like your thinking of love, or your mentality of love on feelings. Like even in real life relationships, you cannot do that. Like it will not work. It will not carry, like emotions are not enough to carry your real life relationships. Like there are sometimes you will not feel like doing some certain things, but you have to do them because you love this person, because you love your siblings, because you love your partner, because you love your parents, because you love your what's it called, your employee or like your employer, you would have to do it. That's the love there, because like it's not every time you're going to be like feeling like doing or not doing some certain things. So yeah, I think that's all. That's all I had to say. Feels good to be back.